Welcome to Legacy Lost, where we bring you the most impactful and unforgettable stories from around the world. Today, we remember the lives of remarkable individuals whose legacies continue to inspire and resonate. From iconic musicians to trailblazing activists, join us as we celebrate their extraordinary contributions and bid farewell to those who have left an indelible mark on our lives. Stay tuned for a journey through their incredible stories. Evelyn Thomas, born on August 22, 1953, and passing on July 21, 2024, was an influential American singer hailing from Chicago, Illinois. She garnered widespread recognition for her dynamic high-energy dance hits, including High Energy, Masquerade, Standing at the Crossroads, Reflections, and Weak Spot. Thomas operated her own entertainment company, El Jopin Entertainment Incorporated. Though globally celebrated for her 1980s high-energy club anthems, her musical repertoire extended into disco, Eurobeat, R&B, and dance music throughout the decade. Her discovery by British producer Ian Levine in 1975, while he was scouting for gospel and soul talents in the U.S., marked the beginning of a fruitful collaboration. Their initial recording sessions led to a contract with 20th Century Records. Thomas achieved early success with her debut single, Weak Spot, co-written by Levine and Paul David Wilson, which climbed into the UK Top 30 in 1976. A subsequent single, Doomsday, made multiple appearances on the UK charts, cementing her ongoing partnership with Levine. She then signed with Casablanca Records, releasing her first album, I Want to Make It on My Own, in 1978. After minimal promotion from Casablanca, she moved to AVI Records, where her double A-side 12-inch single, Have a Little Faith in Me, No Time to Turn Around, sparked the release of an LP featuring extended remixes of her earlier tracks. By 1984, Levine had solidified his status as a notable producer and invited Thomas to London to record the track High Energy. The song rapidly became a hit, reaching number 1 in Germany and peaking at number 5 in the UK. It also marked her only entry on the Billboard Hot 100, reaching number 85, with 3 additional songs making an impact on the Billboard dance charts. The follow-up single, Masquerade, was part of her third album, High Energy, released that same year. Although it gained substantial airplay in European clubs, it did not break into the UK Top 40. Later in 1984, Heartless became another notable single, charting at number 84 on the Black Singles chart in the US, making it her only other single besides High Energy to chart outside of the dance genre in the States. Despite not returning to the US pop or R&B charts, Thomas enjoyed a dance chart hit with her rendition of the Supremes' 1967 hit Reflections, peaking at number 18 on the Hot Dance Music Club Play chart in early 1986. Another release that summer, How Many Hearts, narrowly missed the top 10, peaking at number 11 on the dance charts. These tracks were later featured on her fourth album, Standing at the Crossroads, released in 1986. Evelyn Thomas passed away on July 21, 2024, at the age of 70 after battling a prolonged illness. She leaves behind a legacy of vibrant dance music that continues to resonate with fans around the world. Jerry Miller, born on July 10, 1943, and passing on July 20, 2024, was a renowned American songwriter, guitarist, and vocalist. He carved a unique niche in music history, both as a solo artist and as a member of the Jerry Miller Band. He also played a pivotal role as a founding member of the 1960s San Francisco band, Moby Grape, which still occasionally performs. Rolling Stone magazine honored Miller by ranking him number 68 on their list of the 100 greatest guitarists of all time, and Moby Grape's self-titled album at number 124 on their list of the 500 greatest albums of all time. Miller was born in Tacoma, Washington, and attended Lincoln High School through the mid-1960s. His musical journey began in the late 1950s with popular Northwest dance rock bands, including the Elegants and the Frantic. He contributed guitar work to an early version of I Fought the Law by the Bobby Fuller Four, and toured with Bobby Fuller and his predecessor group. During his early career in Seattle, Miller befriended Jimi Hendrix, and together with Larry Coryell, they frequently watched touring bands at the Spanish Castle Club, inspiring Hendrix's song, Spanish Castle Magic. Before co-founding Moby Grape, Miller and bandmate Don Stevenson were members of the Frantics, a Seattle-based bar band with some local fame. The band relocated to San Francisco, forming the nucleus of Moby Grape in 1966. As Moby Grape's lead guitarist, Miller co-wrote several of the band's most iconic songs, including Hey Grandma, 805, and Murder in My Heart for the Judge. These tracks were covered by notable artists like Robert Plant, Three Dog Night, Lee Michaels, and the Black Crowes, and featured in film soundtracks such as The Interpreter. Moby Grape enjoyed considerable success touring the U.S. and Europe, but disbanded in 1970. Miller and Stevenson formed the Rhythm Dukes, a band that shared the stage with acts like Albert Collins, the Flying Burrito Brothers, and the Grateful Dead. Despite disbanding in 1971, the Rhythm Dukes' music resurfaced in 2005 with the release of their album, Flashback. Miller later collaborated with legends such as Jimi Hendrix, Eric Clapton, B.B. King, and The Doors, earning admiration from guitar greats like Jimmy Page and Stephen Stills. Clapton once referred to Miller as the best guitar player in the world, and Led Zeppelin and the Grateful Dead covered his songs. Rolling Stone's 2003 list of the 100 greatest guitarists of all time placed Miller ahead of iconic players like Eddie Van Halen and David Gilmour. The publication praised his propulsive soloing and non-indulgent style, highlighting Hey Grandma as an essential recording. From 1995, Miller resided in Tacoma, Washington, leading the Jerry Miller Band and performing at notable events, including the 40th anniversary of Monterey Pop in 2007. In his later years, Miller faced personal challenges, including a benefit concert for his bandmate Rick Burton, and losing almost all his possessions to flood damage in 2009. Despite these setbacks, he continued to perform and contribute to the music community, participating in the California 66 tour and local benefit concerts. Jerry Miller passed away on July 20th, 2024, at the age of 81 after battling cancer. He leaves behind a legacy of remarkable contributions to rock music, inspiring generations of musicians and fans worldwide. Esta TerBlanche, born on January 7, 1973, and passing on July 19, 2024, was a distinguished South African actress renowned for her roles in television soap operas both in South Africa and the United States. TerBlanche was born in Rustenburg, Transvaal, now part of the Northwest Province, and was of Huguenot descent. She grew up on a game farm surrounded by diverse wildlife, including monkeys, cows, horses, sheep, warthogs, and elands. In 1991, TerBlanche was crowned Miss Teen South Africa, which catapulted her into the spotlight and led to her role as Bianca Hartman on the South African drama Egoli, Place of Gold, from 1992 to 1995. After her contract with Egoli ended in 1995, she decided to pursue her acting career in the United States. Within 3 weeks of arriving in Los Angeles, TerBlanche landed her first job in a hair products commercial. In 1997, she was cast as Gillian Andrashi on the American daytime drama All My Children, where she portrayed a troublemaking princess until her character was written off in 2001 at her request to return to South Africa. TerBlanche made a guest appearance on Egoli, Place of Gold in 2004, and continued to make additional appearances on South African TV and in movies before returning to the U.S. in 2010. TerBlanche was interviewed by Soap Opera Digest in 2010, where she revealed that she had divorced and taken a break from acting to open a spa, exploring her interest in the medical field and healing. She also mentioned that she had started acting again and had recently filmed a pilot in South Africa. TerBlanche expressed her desire to return to All My Children, or another soap opera, citing her time on All My Children as the best of her life. In 2011, TerBlanche was featured in People magazine's tribute to All My Children. Later that year, it was announced that she would reprise her role as Jillian during the final weeks of the show's broadcast on American network television. She made a guest appearance on the show on August 24, 2011. Throughout her career, TerBlanche appeared in several plays, including The Glass Menagerie, Pygmalion, Hear Ya, and 10 Times Worse on Friday, as well as starring in the film Three Thieves and a Wedding. She also worked as a TV presenter in South Africa for the environmental program 50/50 Inches and the children's show KTV. TerBlanche graced the covers of numerous South African magazines and was well known in her home country. A native speaker of Afrikaans, TerBlanche was also fluent in English and German and had varying levels of fluency in French, Italian, and Russian. She was married to André Crouch from 1997 until 2003. Esta TerBlanche passed away on July 19, 2024, at the age of 51 after battling a prolonged illness. She leaves behind a legacy of memorable performances and a lasting impact on the entertainment industry. Thommy Schiavo died at the age of 39 on Saturday morning, July 20th, in Cuiabá, Mato Grosso, according to family information. The actor fell from a balcony and succumbed to his injuries. The civil police reported that the death was caused by a fall from approximately 4 meters in height. According to the police report, the actor was lying on the balcony of the second floor of the building where he lived. When he stood up, he lost his balance and fell. The report also noted that the victim had been drinking with friends at a nearby convenience store before returning home. He lived in a 2-story apartment complex. Thommy was found face down with no apparent injuries, but was already deceased. The police indicated that security camera footage showed him sitting on the upper floor before lying down on the ground for a few minutes. He then lost his balance and fell over the railing. His body will be transported from Cuiabá to Presidente Prudente, São Paulo, where it will be laid to rest at the AA Funeral Home located at 1011 Emilio Trevisan Street, Jardim Bela Vista. The times for the wake and burial have not yet been determined. Tommy's father, Horatio Ramos, told TV Frontera that his son was in Cuiabá for work after finishing filming a new Globo play production in Rio de Janeiro. On Saturday, friends who were living with the actor called Horatio's brother-in-law to inform him of the incident. The actor's father also mentioned receiving many messages from Tommy's colleagues in the acting community. Thommy was a fantastic person, loved by everyone. I just received messages from Marco Pigossi and Giuliano Casari. Everyone at Globo is in shock. He was very well liked there. He went there and won everyone over with his simple and humble way. Loved by all, he concluded. Thommy Schiavo was part of the cast of the second phase of the TV Globo soap opera Pantanal. He played Jove, a cowboy working on Jose Leoncio's farm. Tommy's role gained prominence in the final episode when his character shared a gay kiss with Zaqueu, played by actor Silverio Pereira. Born in Presidente Prudente, Schiavo graduated in theater in 2006 in Rio de Janeiro and also portrayed singer Leandro of the duo Leandro and Leonardo in the 2007 special Por Toda Minha Vida. Additionally, he acted in the soap operas Paraíso, Bela, A Feia, Além do Tempo, and Cordel Encantado. Aldo Puglisi, born on April 12, 1935, in Catania, Sicily, to a family deeply rooted in the theatrical tradition, passed away on July 19, 2024, due to complications from pneumonia. His parents were both actors in the Sicilian language theater, and it was within this vibrant artistic environment that Puggy first took to the stage at a very young age, performing alongside his parents. Puglisi's breakthrough in the film industry came with his role in the acclaimed Italian neo-realist film, Bicycle Thieves, 1948, directed by Vittorio De Sica. This performance catapulted him to fame and established him as a prominent child actor in post-war Italian cinema. Throughout the 1950s and 1960s, Puggy continued to build a successful career, appearing in numerous films and gaining international recognition. His notable films during this period included La Dolce Vita, 1960, directed by Federico Fellini, L'Avventura, 1960, directed by Michelangelo Antonioni, and 8.5 Inches, 1963, also directed by Fellini. In the 1970s, Puglisi transitioned to television, where he starred in several popular Italian TV series. This move to the small screen further solidified his status as a beloved actor among the Italian public. Despite facing a significant health setback in the 1980s, when he was diagnosed with a serious heart condition, Puggy demonstrated remarkable resilience. After undergoing successful heart surgery, he made a triumphant return to the stage and continued to act in both films and television series. Puglisi's dedication to his craft and his passion for the arts were evident throughout his life. He was a frequent guest at film festivals worldwide, where he received numerous awards and accolades for his contributions to cinema and television. His profound impact on the industry was further recognized in 2001 when he was honored with a Lifetime Achievement Award at the Venice Film Festival. In his later years, Puglisi continued to act, albeit in more limited roles, as he enjoyed spending time with his family and indulging in his love for gardening. Despite his advancing age and health challenges, he remained an active and beloved figure in the Italian entertainment industry. Thank you for watching Legacy Lost. We hope you enjoyed this tribute to the lives and legacies of these remarkable individuals. If you found their stories as compelling as we did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more unforgettable content. Join us next time as we continue to honor and remember those who have made a lasting impact. Until then, take care and keep celebrating the memorable ends of extraordinary lives.